We get the pans ready. One for noodles, one for sauce, one for meat. We play good music. We have our pepper, we have our salt, we have our oil, we have our Maggi, we have our onion, we have our Mrs. T's mini pierogies, Walmart, quick stick. These are really, really good. And of course we have our Alfredo sauce. We need to put a lot of this in. So we're gonna start everything. So this takes 30 seconds to cook on each side, so about a minute. And the noodles take 3 minutes. So we're gonna start the water boiling first, because as we know, that's the thing that takes the most amount of time. While that's boiling, or while we get it to boiling, we already added a little bit of salt. While we get that to a boiling point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut our onion and start our meat on very, very low, because this will literally take the most amount of time. And our sauce, we're gonna just like simmer in the back. We're gonna pour this in, put a little milk, shake it up, get everything out of there nice and good. Add a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of pepper, and we'll be back. The water's almost boiling. We have mixed this up nicely. I forgot this Carolina Reaper cheese from Walmart. It's actually very spicy. We didn't add any yet, but at the end we're gonna add a little bit to this to give it a little kick. We've chopped our onion. We've got our oil going. Of course, we've put our hair up. We've washed our hands. So this is the kitchen. We chopped our little onion. Got our steak out. We have some little cutting things over here. Got our little table for serving. Cute little light. Got our music going. So I'll be back as we continue cooking. Also, I wanted to point this out. I get this at Sam's Club, and it says that it's 9 thin steaks, but it actually only comes with 3 of these packs. But it breaks up like pretty nicely, and it does have this seasoning with it that's pretty nice as well. We're gonna add a little Maggi to it, but just so you see what it's like, this is again at Sam's Club. Also, it says 9 thinly sliced steaks. I mean, unless they put 3 in each package, but anyways, we'll be back. Actually, I realized this is how they break up into 3 little packs like this. We'll scramble them around. It's gonna be thin like steakums. We already put some of this seasoning on, and we're gonna put a little bit of Maggi, and this is boiling, so I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. And then we have our little sauce going on. So we'll be back. Another very important thing is to kind of like clean up as you go and don't make a mess. So I have a plate for this so I can stir my sauce really nice here. Make sure it doesn't stick to the edge of the pot. As you can see, I put a timer, which I guess I didn't start. Or maybe I set it for 3 hours. Watch, like this timer is super strange. So when I hit set timer, I put 1, 2, 3, which in theory should be 3 minutes. And then it's like 3 seconds. So obviously that didn't work, right? So when I hit set timer and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to do it like over there. Oh, so like, I don't know if that's 30 seconds or 30 minutes. 30 seconds. It's fine. I'm just going to keep time with my phone apparently. No problem. I'm gonna grab this so I can stir these up. I used some bigger pierogies and some smaller ones. I had some extra frozen potato cheddar pierogies that were bigger, but they did say they all cooked in 3 minutes. Apparently that's for 34 minutes now. Apparently I don't know how to work the timer here. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna stir that little bad boy up. Put this nicely over here, gently, right? And then I'm going to, I need a flipper. Let's see, I think I'll use maybe my wooden one. What else do we have? I don't have a metal one. This one should be decent for chopping. I'm gonna use this one. Smells good. I already have my strainer ready for my noodles. So I'm gonna chop this up a bit. Okay. I added some water so it wouldn't burn because it didn't all fit in the pan because I did too many. So I'm gonna like strain some of this water out actually. And then we'll add some more seasoning and I'll show you the finished product when we're done. Stir this a little bit more. It's looking good. I just love the music too. Gets me like pepped up. Alright, see how these noodles, these little pierogies, they're like noodles with like cheese and potatoes inside. They're floating, which means they're done. We set this for 34, which means it's cooked a little bit longer, but I want to make sure they're all the way done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the timer. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this right over here. Strain those little things nicely here. Make sure my fire's off because, like, you know, safety first. I love cooking with gas, by the way. It's just my favorite. And in the meantime, what I've done is I went ahead and I added the onions to this. I've chopped this up nicely. So this is like more of a steak-um. Right, so we're gonna just move that nice and around. And if you like to, you can add some fresh tomatoes to the top when you're all finished. I think I have a tomato in there I might try to use. You don't have to. So I added the onions and I added the seasoning. I'm gonna add a little more pepper because I like it a little peppery. It definitely has enough salt from all of the Maggi and the seasoning that came with it as well. I'm gonna give it a little more garlic powder. I'm super in love with garlic powder. Alright, I'm just gonna stir this up a bit. Stir that. We're gonna put the lid on this little bad boy. Okay. This, we're just gonna shake them around in there, get all the water off. And we're gonna set them on top of that bad boy. Gonna rinse this out because if you clean as you go, you don't have a big mess to clean up while you're trying to eat. So that's nice and rinsed. So now, I'm gonna set these little babies in here. This I'm gonna put right here. Put it right in my dishwasher, so after I'm done, I can just go ahead and run that. As you can see, I have my cutting board in here already. I have my knife in here, all that good stuff. And now we're just waiting for the meat to cook to our likeness here. Like jungle of like jungle of And now I think it's almost time to add this Carolina Reaper cheese. Let me tell you, this is not like American style like pepper jack cheese. This is seriously spicy. So we're gonna put a little bit because you won't be able to eat it if you put too much. We're gonna shake like, that's probably way perfect. You can see the little Carolina Reaper peppers in there. This is only at some Walmarts, and when I find it, I get a few bags and I freeze it because it's really good. If you like make scrambled eggs in the morning and you want them to be spicier, you can use that. I also love Frank's Red Hot, but I don't have any, so I'm not doing that now. But this is gonna be a chef's kiss. And look at this, like, I wanna get my onions to cook just a bit more. Sauce is coming along nicely. Ooh, Russian. We're gonna put this back on for a little bit. I tried a little bit of it a minute ago. It's pretty good. One of the important things I like to focus on is presentation. Now, this isn't perfect, but it's kind of like cute. I made like little 3 here, little 2 here. Obviously it's just for me, so I can't eat too much. By the way, I love these. They call these poppies. This is strawberry lemon prebiotic soda. I just 5 grams of sugar only. Pretty good for your gut and like definitely better than any soda you can have. Tastes pretty phenomenal too. Anyway, so I'm gonna plate this up now. So just gonna look at how nice this looks. Gonna get a nice little portion of this. Sprinkle it on there all nice and cutesy. Beautiful. Gonna turn the fire off here. Put it over here where it's not hot. Put the lid back on. Get this off of the heat as well. Mix up this nice little Alfredo sauce. Don't put too much sauce. Sometimes I'll put frozen veggies with this too, just to get like a little bit of extra something, but didn't pick up any when I was out today. Also, another side note, if you want to get cilantro and chop it up finely and put it on top, cilantro makes everything taste so fresh to me. So, ta-da! There's lunch for single lady. As you can see, this is a little bit sticky. It's just that cheese we've added in. How it's kind of doing that, it's just the cheese. Delicious. Now we're just going to rinse these off and we're going to get them put in the dishwasher, and then we'll pack this up later to go. We can eat this for dinner tonight. We can take it for lunch for work tomorrow. I do like to save the Alfredo jar in case there's any oil I need to pour out so it doesn't go down the sink. These are cute. These are just little like bag clips. Anyways, so now we've made steak, pierogies, and Alfredo. Call it whatever you want. Bon appetit. Hairs up, hands washed. Cooking good.